This game sucks, I hate it, I wish I never played this product in my life, I don't understand why you all continue to want to see content for it, and I hope your entire family has a Merry Christmas.
Let's go!
Just stopping by to say great job on the State of Paladins 2023 video. Was a great watch. Thank you, Super Dragon. Appreciate it. Oh look, I got the bug. Yeah.
The guys here just has to build up a gaming chat.
Yeah. That's a really good gaming chat. It's the buff bug. I mean, it's the buff. Look at it. So this is what they were talking about. This is why I should pick buff.
I think the enemy is crashing.
Oh no!
With the spray. There's a way to crash the game with spraying, I think.
Oh, good one. So yeah, Masters, right?
Yeah. This is your Grandmaster now.
Bam. I'm Grandmaster.
Hey yo, internet! No, unlike the past long-hour rants on Paladins that I've already done, this one I don't really care to focus too much on things I've already brought up time and time again. And honestly, the obligatory clickbait intro aside, I actually have some really good news for fans of hero shooters and Paladins as a game in general.
What is up, Drum Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news!
And before you ask, yes, that thumbnail screenshot of 5,600 plus hours is really me. I've played this game far too long to be considered healthy by some mental health specialists. But hey, what do they know? I bet they couldn't even reach Grandmasters this season.
Stop it. Get some help.
As for me, I have the worst timing. Because as usual, after a month of my video being up, Hi-Rez dropped another new update for their hero shooter hit, Paladins, Champions of the Realm. And this time it was actually good.
You serious?
Like honestly, I've struggled to find any negative sides to the update itself, at least in terms of, well, content. So, what exactly has changed in such a short amount of time that could possibly warrant such a video? Well, first off, the increase in player base and the absolute review bombing on Steam with positive bombs? Wait, is that a thing? Yeah, I guess so.
People like to make memes, make another meme out of it. It's beautiful. Look at my brothers up there celebrating.
So, the Steam page for Paladins along with other sites are filled to the brim with Overwatch 2 players who are now leaving the game out of spite, I assume, and trying other hero shooters out, with the most similar one, obviously, to Overwatch being, well, Paladins.
We're back, baby!
This whole trend has become so big that we gained 1K players and growing in less than a month, with far more probably joining on other consoles since, keep in mind, this is Steam alone. Not even counting Epic Games and other platforms that Paladins is currently on. And I'm not saying that everything the reviewers are saying is true.
What do you mean by that?
But I am saying they were pretty hilarious to read. The changes in Overwatch 2 being primarily them saying they would make PvE, and that being the whole premises of making an Overwatch 2, with skill trees, new abilities, ways to level up your character as you progress through the story. It was basically supposed to be a campaign.
He's away from the
So, kind of a premium version of Paladins, only Paladins has that for the actual PvP games?
I'm real excited about talents. You can play the same hero in so many different ways. Now with the skill tree, you can have fun every night doing different things and kind of experimenting.
Yeah, the talent system is like really deep and rich, and every single hero has different trees. You might open up 76's tree, and as you're leveling and picking new talents, you're starting to feel your hero change.
And, well, it's a real thing. But Overwatch 2 justified its existence by this feature making its debut in the future. Well, they ended up saying it's just not happening recently and confirming that Overwatch 2 is honestly just worse than Overwatch 1 at this point.
You want the truth? You want the truth? There is no
Overwatch 2.
Wait, no.
As they immediately added over-the-top monetization not only for skins, battle passes, along with hero unlocks.
We can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression.
But also for the future chapters they plan to make for the small story arc of the game.
Hello! I like money!
What inspired you to build a second
Overwatch
right next door to the original?
Money!
there are so many videos that go in depth on this very topic, so I won't really get into it myself. But obviously this made the player base quite unhappy, and I can see why they left in droves after Blizzard just doubled down. They really did mess up here. And even though my personal video on Paladins again coincided with this period of time, I honestly can't even joke about taking credit for this one, as this is just Overwatch 2 shooting itself in the foot and asking, what happened to Overwatch? This is very clearly the increase for players recently, so there's that.
That's so fun.
But what about those new changes that I mentioned?
Wait, they do have invis. The bushes do have...
No! Bro! Oh, Gathastar! Oh no!
I think I found Vanessa. Corvus! They just keep hiding in the bushes. I can't aim anymore, I'm laughing too much.
Hooray! Happy birthday, Paladins, you old son of a gun! You made it! Actually, I can't believe you're still alive despite all the struggles. Overwatch and so many dramas that you have to deal with, which you can check out in my Paladins history video, by the way. Link in the description below. Just a, shameless plug. You're still standing, and I, for one, I'm truly happy for you. This past month, Paladins has kicked off its main anniversary event, being the 5th consecutive year in a row that the game is officially out.
Impressive. Very nice.
With celebrations in full swing and unbelievable television being the only one on the dance floor, still popping his sick moves.
Yeah, Kobe! Let's go! Am I doing this right?
Guy's probably gonna be playing Paladins after we've all left and Overwatch 3 comes out. Honestly, respect, he's on the grind.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
It is an understatement to say we weren't really in a party mood to expect anything more from Paladins this year, but man, did they surprise us. Without even so much as a word, Evil Mojo dropped the biggest event in Paladins that we've ever seen. They brought back old Paladins closed beta maps with their huge sizes and voluptuous flank route curves. They added back old details to existing siege maps, such as butterflies and all kinds of knickknacks on Brightmarsh. And to top it all off, they made an entire reward track with crystals, avatars, free champions, and even legendary special versions of their skins from events past. Mind you, skins that you could choose from and keep after playing through the entire track. And right after that, they released a new patch with a new champion, this time being an edgy bone boy by the name Omen, which is, well, technically just DPS Genos. But hey, a new champion!
Play binary star Genos. Hey guys, we got Omen at home. This is Omen at home. Look guys, it's Omen. It's basically Omen, yeah, it's close enough.
So if you've ever wanted to try the game out, this probably would be the best time. Best part is, once the update went live, I started to live stream the entirety of my grind, which took in all about 3 hours and a half to get all the rewards. And during this time, I didn't run into a single crash or game-breaking issue, which by high-res standards is honestly impressive. Does this mean the game is free of bugs and fixed? Well, no. I was just shocked to see the update day patch go actually smoothly for once, as it is tradition around here for the servers to crash immediately as soon as the patch goes live. So yeah, this is a huge W. This is the biggest event Paladins has had in a while. A much needed one for sure. And for anybody who thought of picking the game back up, yeah, it's time. I personally have nothing to complain about here. It's just good. And it's hard for me to accept that fact as reality, but it is. I'm just surprised as you. In fact, I was so surprised this entire month and the few weeks the event has been out that I actually asked our community and the player base as to what they thought of this patch. And right now it seems that it's a resounding positive. This is better with 1,000 and counting votes that you can check out in my community tab later if you want to see more up-to-date voting. And as a cherry on top, they actually seemingly gotten rid of either the method or the user that used to DDoS their servers all the time, as we haven't had a daily DDoS attack in well over a month now. And here's hoping that we don't ever again. Safe to say this event has been a massive change and definitely approved by pretty much everybody.
I miss you.
Approved!
But you know what else I approve of? Today's video sponsor, Omni Heroes. Do you like fantasy, strategy, and RPGs? Well, look no further because Omni Heroes has it all and more. The game is available on both Apple App and Google Play stores, and has even earned a recommendation from Google Play and Apple Store. You can just relax, enjoy the game casually, or strategize and defeat your opponents with hundreds of heroes and 7 enchanting Valkyries. My favorite currently being Elune, the Valor Valkyrie, with team synergies, equipment, upgrading, talents, upgrades and ascensions, runes, and more ways to make your team the strongest in all of Mirlond, Omni Heroes definitely scratches that itch. There are 3 types of synergies per hero in Omni Heroes, offering a diverse selection of 17 synergies. You can match over 100 hero team comps at will, growing your army larger and larger with every passing day, while creating a diverse synergy that stacks powerful battle buffs, which in turn allow you to make team compositions that dominate both the PvP and PvE content of the game, leaving you on top of all the leaderboards worldwide. There's even something for the casual player base, with classic idle gameplay, one-tap upgrades, and more ways of saving you time on that gamer grind. The game even has guilds, labyrinth, blackjack, gloomwoods, and more various game modes that you can play, being rewarded for playing the entire time. And with the 777 free summons event, along with the newcomer events, along with even more planned ones on the way, you can download the game now to claim up to 777 pulls and secure a minimum of 5 legendary heroes. You just log on to the game, complete mission 3 to 15, and unlock the 777 summon event, with 4 pools, each performing 190 summons. To top it all off, everyone who registers now will be guaranteed to get the legendary hero Dorabella. But these events are limited, so what are you waiting for? Download Omni Heroes today using the link in the description below, or just by scanning the QR code on screen. But now into why the sudden change of heart. Why is Evil Mojo just now listening to community feedback from adding payload and events, custom games, and older features that we used to love, all the way to old maps, to reverting the map changes they made that were pretty bland and made them more simple but feel empty at the same time? All this when they didn't bother to do so for several years. So, a big company at the heart of it all, Hi-Rez was intent on pumping out a copy-paste content similar to games that were popular on the current market, whether it be the same game genre or very, very heavy inspirations.
Then you have Alfonso. Now I know you're thinking, Reinhardt, right? No, he has a flamethrower, okay? And he can charge. And what's really cool about this guy is that he gets this big shield.
This total control over the teams they formed, and actual expectations for what the game should actually look like, heavily influenced the game's development, along with the actual devs coming and going from the teams as they pleased. With such a revolving door for dev teams, the direction of the game was really never assured. Or maybe the lead devs just made bad choices. Honestly, that could just be it. But that all changed with time, and we were left with a team of around 4 devs working on the actual game code, with all the staff actually visible in the game credits itself. Imagine this, a single room with 4 sweaty gamer nerds working on their favorite game's code. With a passion for actual coding, and with the Hi-Rez Iron Fist being lifted for reasons unknown, as they seemingly no longer care as much about the direction of the game. The devs are finally listening to their actual community, listening to what content they actually want to see in the game, as well as doing the majority of it. Now, if they add play of the game back despite their hesitations, we will know for sure that they are truly listening to the community. But that's neither here or there. As I said, sweaty gamer coders in a sweaty room. The grind was real, and they pumped out the last few patches that, while still buggy, actually made the game more fun, and brought back some old players who enjoyed the content that was removed from the game years ago. Besides the choice to add crossplay to ranked as mandatory, a terrible decision mind you, the rest of the changes so far have been to the benefit of Paladins as a whole. The change with their partner system that I thought would honestly be worse turned out to be kind of better, as they added a ton of people from the community to the actual Discord server. This in turn provided a good source of feedback from dedicated community members who actually want to see the game thrive, to the now smaller but more dedicated team. Or, I guess I shouldn't say more dedicated, as the previous devs did actually put in the work, but a more untied hands and able to add the most stupid or chaotic things they want to the game. Yeah, I got her! With the shark! Which honestly is working pretty good so far, like the mini OB64 game mode that they've tried last, where the cards were buffed only for that game mode, mind you, to pretty insane heights.
Bro's gonna have nightmares on drugs because of you.
Are you just abusing the I'm not watching this.
Of course I'm abusing it, Darkstalker.
Are you abusing the ropes again?
No, I'm just floating in the air on an entirely large map where nobody can shoot me.
I can't get you!
So in short, they took the bad and the good history of Paladins and made it into a sort of time travel events back to those moments, only in a far more amusing and actually entertaining light. So that's it, the game's improving and there's nothing negative in sight. Yeah, nothing negative to
What the heck?
mention.
Excuse me?
Sight.
What? What was that, Paladins? Excuse me? What happened? Huh? Wait. Barrack's playing for the enemy team.
I never really was on your side.
Yo, Barrack's playing for the enemy team now. Wait, what? How did that? Huh? That's not possible. That's not a thing in Paladins. Excuse me? What? My bro got auto-balanced. What? So technically they have 6 players. That is one of the bugs of all time. Yeah. We traded players. Now we have Shaolin. Nice. We got the Shaolin now. Perfect. Boys, the comeback. It starts here. We got the shot. We got the bug. Also, why is it Ying? Why can't I can't claim? What? Why is Paladin so bugged? Yeah.
Oh, you have already claimed your daily reward?
Oh wow! That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't see my friends list. What's going on with Paladins? Paladins, are you okay?
I guess not right now. Unlucky.
I'm Diamond 2 in since when? I'm Diamond 2 and... Huh?
Wait, what the? I see 3 bots on my team. Wait, everybody's a bot. What happened? Why is everybody a bot? Drop hack?
Yeah, of course there's nothing perfect in this world, and I'd be dishonest if I didn't let you, the audience, know exactly what you're actually getting into. The Paladins code is nowhere near flawless, and I doubt it ever will be. I just don't see how it's feasible with an even smaller team than before, along with other teams that EvoMojo now manages, because yes, HighJinx has now merged all their previous studios like the Realm Royale one, the Rogue Company one, into EvoMojo Games. But I honestly think as long as they sit down and actually continue focusing their energy on actually resolving the game-breaking ones, you know, the bugs that pop up from time to time, the community will be content with at least that. In fact, I think this should be their top priority if it isn't already, as the new gained growth and attention can only get you so far. If the game is actually unplayable for those new players due to some random bug spree that they're having, like some tropical rainforest during summer seasons, they will simply leave again.
No.
I am rooting for you, EvoMojo, and don't mess this up. I know it's such an easy thing to do to simply say, fix the bugs, over and over again. But no, seriously, can you finally fix people crashing from looking at Grover for too long? I know he's majestic, and we as gamers are always told to touch grass, hug a tree, but come on, focus! I need those new players to not disconnect in the middle of my ranked match. Thank you. I still don't understand how such a huge issue can exist for so long without Grover being completely removed from ranked. No, EvoMojo, you're still terrible at this. I know you guys have been making amazing progress, and I can't deny that, but come on, I think we all understand that by now.
We're really excited to show off the full rewards track down the road. There's some other extra goodies we have slipped in there, some avatars and your traditional things.
I guess you could say the rewards track is pretty crystal clear, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, this is your intro to the show, and we're already here.
It's not the community's responsibility if the team can't fix some of the really bad bugs. And whatever the reasons may be, from not seeing the root problem to no resources or whatever else, it really doesn't matter. Your average player is not going to look into why you can't fix the bug. He's going to ask, why is this bug still here? And at the moment, you sort of have a gotcha game scenario where there is a low but still is a chance for your ranked game to be completely ruined by some random game-breaking bug. I've actually asked the community manager about this with the answer they were allowed to provide, and it boils down to the developers sharing the bug-fixing load between themselves. It seems there's no dedicated bug fixer, quote-unquote. I mean, that sounds like a terrible word, but hey, we'll just use that. It seems to be something they just do when there's more free time and they work on it instead of doing something else. But they don't always get to do a big patch with bug fixes, which, fair, it is what it is. They do need to actually make the content for the game too. Hey, at least they still attempt to fix the bugs. That's saying more than some games, I suppose. But what about that console crossplay ranked? And is matchmaking in ranked still just as bad as it used to be? Well, here's a clip to show you just what you experience when you play Paladins ranked.
Why are they all stacking together so close? Why are we all there? My team just stands together and dies. What am I supposed to do about that, bro? Yeah, chat. I had 2 silver 1s in my team, and they're both PlayStation. Then I also had a gold 4 Victor, and a plat 2 Nando, who was only Nando. But Nando was doing alright. Okay. That's fun. Lethality Ying.
Yeah, well, see, Paladins Ranked is just as bad as it ever was. And the problem is, these people are just new to the game, they still haven't figured out how to actually play it. And yes, that's a shocker, there's a lot of new players in Paladins. And unfortunately, the lack of players at certain times, like the European server downtime, when everybody should be sleeping but people are still playing, becomes a matchmaking mess. So this is what I'm gonna do, lads. I'm gonna make a call to action. I need all you viewers who want to download Paladins today, possibly, to grind out the champions, figure out the roles, and get a few that you can actually play in every role. After that, just unlock the needed requirements for ranked, and I need you to throw my ranked games on Ceres today. Listen, we can all play badly, throw games, pick something that somebody might not like. Even I was responsible for such crimes against humanity as picking Moji in ranked. Don't question my level, don't question it. Oh, that's the Moji game. We got it out of the way. Thank you. Did my best. Delete this game. Oh, that's fair. None of us are perfect. I get it. But if the majority of us learn how to fill for our team and can play a champion in each role, then this will be a lot easier and a more enjoyable experience altogether. Personally, I think there should be a role queue or something like it so that we can actually have people who want to play the specific role. I know that's not easy for Paladins, but it's the only idea that I can come up with. Aside from just getting a ton more players, I suppose. As for the toxicity levels, well, they're writing a book, chat. They are writing a book. It's just a game, man. Now you can't say it's just a game after that rant in the middle of the game. It's just a game, Jonathan. It's just a game.
Yo, Charlene, are you the first pick in bronze, Elo, or what do you mean with first pick? Are you the first pick when you die, or what?
Stop barking, you kill yourself.
Bro, I will, trust me, bro. After having fun with your mother...
They're about the same as average. However, the biggest issue with ranked is the insane amount of cheaters in Grandmaster games. Now lower Elo, Diamond Elo, it seems fine. But once you hit Grandmaster and Masters, you start seeing some level 50 accounts who've already grinded out Grandmaster by drop hacking, lag switching, and even using aimbot to lock on head.
Let's go, Talus.
Let's go, Talus. Let's go, bro.
Hey, he's gaming!
Oh my god. Holy.
That's a shameless one too, isn't it? Dang.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is he was losing with aimbot, so he had to start actually lag switching as well. That's so tragic. That's so tragic.
Imagine.
I think that's just the DualShock 5, honestly. I think that's the PS5 controller.
Yeah.
Probably.
Now listen, this is Switch, the next Switch model. He's got the beta version. You got the beta version, bro. I mean, is he cheated?
I don't know, man. I think it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think we need more proof, you know?
God, listen, if I was a HighRes employee looking at this, I'd be like, insubstantial evidence. Maybe he's just having a good game.
That's probably right.
He can't figure out how to shoot.
Oh my gosh.
He's so bad at cheating, he can't. He's figured it out. He had to turn off the lag switch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
He couldn't shoot while using lag switch.
Of course, every game has their cheaters, but in Paladins, where the Grandmaster community consists of like 100 people, this is very noticeable.
Clara!
And the biggest issue of it all is these cheaters like to actually focus on streamers, in turn making that even more visible.
Oh wait, he's a world champion too.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, he's a cheater. There's a way to cheat to get all titles, basically.
But it might be in boarding.
First game and Breakin's a cheater.
Idiot.
Let's go! Yeah, I wanna play Paladins, guys. I wanna play Paladins so much.
Should we report him after this or not?
Yes, of course. What do you mean? He's aimbotting. Should we report him? No, we don't wanna And he's spray crashing. He's using the spray crash also. Just to make it even better, guys. Type 2 cheating, aimbotting, and spray crashing the game. Yeah, I don't think I'm playing Paladins, guys. I don't think I'm playing Paladins. I don't think I want to. I'm just gonna take a break from Paladins until they get this shit sorted out. It's just, it ruins my mood. I don't want Paladins to ruin my mood like this.
But now let's just be honest about the state of ranked. And it's a topic that is quite near and dear to my heart. As a mainly PvP player who enjoys competitive modes, it's the main mode that I used to frequent. But recently, ranked is an unplayable mess. Like honestly, it's not in a good state. There's drop hacking. Oh,
Hey,
I guess he is drop hacking the game.
Someone's dropping the game.
Imagine caring that
He
much.
couldn't get to you, so he didn't get any satisfaction from it.
Yeah.
So he needs to drop the Paladins game he was about to lose.
Wow, dude, imagine caring that much about TP.
That is...
There's crashing with sprays. Yes, you heard me right. Crashing using sprays, where the user of the spray will crash everybody in the game except for themselves, and perpetually crash you if you try to get back in. So you're pretty much locked out of a game for the entire duration of like 30 minutes. Or however long they want to make it last, because you can make a game last for a very, very long time. And these people specifically target large streamers because, well, they just want to harm the game. Like in this example, where the largest Paladin streamer is basically forced to not play Paladins at all.
Mickey and his community of friends, they are so cringe. I guess they didn't fix the spray crashing, huh? Unlucky. Surely next patch the spray crashing is fixed, right guys? Surely next patch. For sure.
It's sad, it's pathetic, and the fact that this has been going on for the entire year, from DDoSing to cheater spam, that's still going on by the way, and so much more. No other game has the amount of DDoSing, drop hacking, cheating, and streamer abuse compared to Paladins.
Oh yeah,
it's a stack of 4 cheaters, bro. No way.
Oh yeah, no. Jay is a notorious EU cheater.
So, a 4 stack of cheaters plus a cheating Tyro that ran into them accidentally.
And the fact that only small fixes and changes are able to be done in the last year shows that the team is simply not large enough to deal with these problems. Because hey, to be fair, Evil Mojo pumps out content to this day. They make new champions, new content, new skins, and they have like 2 devs doing all of this. Of course they're not gonna have time to fix everything, but Hi-Rez as a company is to blame because they clearly just gave up on Paladins this year. They just do not care. They're not fixing the servers, they're not getting rid of the cheaters, they're not allocating more people to actually fix the game. In fact, I think the only IP Hi-Rez cares about is Smite. That's honestly the truth. It's making money, so I suppose that's good, right? But how long will that IP last as well? Because as a company, Hi-Rez is struggling. They're not doing well despite what people might think. But on that topic, I have a separate video coming out soon. Trademarked. Soon TM. I know I'm notorious for uploading daily, but honestly, that's just the state of Paladins. It's gotten a lot more fun, there's a lot of content, yeah, but these ranked problems, they're not only in ranked. And in fact, when people realize that ranked is just infested with all of this, they'll stop playing it. And guess where all those cheaters, drop hackers, and DDoSers are going to go? To the same servers and casuals, which are even weaker than the ranked servers, so it's not looking good. And honestly, the only hope for Evil Mojo is to get this problem under control. If they don't, their game will literally die, because I know many of my friends, associates, and streamers alike have already stopped playing Paladins for several months. That's why you don't see them on, and I have a high suspicion that they might not come back at all if this doesn't stop, along with many others simply quitting the game. So will the cheaters, hackers, etc. get what they want? Maybe. Honestly, maybe. It all really depends on how Hi-Rez as a company actually shows they deal with these problems, which currently they haven't shown us any competence in actually fixing these horrendous problems. And I guess that's my small rant aside about the big issues in Paladins. So, that's pretty much it. Paladins has actually made a successful and well-received patch after another patch, twice in a row now. And sure, there are still so many issues the game has, which by the way, you can both see in my up-to-date Absolute State of Paladins video, along with the Tragic History of Paladins video, which takes you on a more in-depth journey, providing insight as to what actually got us here in the first place. But you can't knock the game for not making some good content. They still release new champions, have finally started to listen to our many complaints, and actually seem to be doing things about them. Is it worth playing the game in 2023 with the state it's in, the current updates that have happened along with the newer ones that we've already sort of been spoiled with, and upcoming future ones which I can't really talk about? Well, that's really up to you. But since this is a question I get frequently when I do live streams of the game both on my YouTube channel and Twitch, RevengeTrickTV by the way, my straightforward answer is yes. All that for a simple yes. Honestly, this is the most fun I've had with Paladins in nearly 3 years. It's the closest Paladins has been to being an actually good game again, and the first time in a very long time that I've actually been excited enough to log in on a day 1 patch to grind all the new content. The game is free, it weighs like 20 gigabytes, and if you don't enjoy it, you can always just uninstall and find something that's more up your alley to play. But as for me, I'll be playing this game for a while. It's been pretty entertaining so far, and I'll drop by to see any updates that follow. You may actually have something high-res. Don't mess it up for the 100th time. That's pretty much it for this video, my dear audience. And now I'd just like to shout out our channel members: Demian Barogi, Toby, Freya, Lady Insane, Tex Shikari, Magma Flux, and Quarry Shimas. And a shout out to all the lovely people in the description below. I'd also like to mention that we're currently hiring a new editor, with the expectation being, you know, the YouTube style editing, or you can adapt to it quickly, along with the examples of your work attached. If you're interested, it's a paid position, and you can email me at the email shown on screen and the description below. We're also doing a giveaway on our Discord server for 3 current Paladins event passes. So if you'd like to have a chance to win one of those, just join the Discord server through the link in the description below. It's also a friendly gaming community where you can find like-minded people. Thank you all for watching, that's all for this one, and I hope to see you in the next video.